one day there'd be an animal church. So Lassie could go and we do.
Yeah, and Mike could go too.
And Willie Brewster could bring her goose.
Yeah.
Now that'd be an interesting sight. No doubt the sermon would be delivered with a bark, bark, bark and an honk, honk, honk.
But that way Lassie wouldn't have to be left out alone on Sunday.
Well, being alone once in a while is good for all of us. It gives us a chance to meditate.
Well, maybe that's what Lassie does while we're at church. I'll have dinner ready in just a few minutes. Fancy chocolate fudge layer cake or lemon meringue pie. Good, oh, here, I'm sorry. We're going to serve refreshments after the groundbreaking ceremonies for the church social hall, and thank you, just trying to figure out what I should bring. Certainly am glad that the church is getting its building started.
Seems like a big project for a small community.
And we're not glad about it.
Because they got to dig up the churchyard to build it.
And that's why we're not having our Sunday school carnival. Why couldn't they build it some other day?
Well, it depends upon the contractor's schedule. They want to finish before the rainy season starts.
Say, why couldn't we have it in our yard?
Yeah!
Here?
In our barnyard?
Well, why not?
We can have pop and ice cream.
Just like they were going to have in the churchyard.
Oh, we could even put up booths. Well, why not?
Yeah.
Well, now, I've heard everything. Paul, you know, we got that North 40 to do and the pruning. Where are we going to get time to fiddle around with the carnival?
You're right. We don't have the time to spare.
Hey, you give up mighty easy, don't you?
You just sounded so convincing, Uncle Petrie.
Well, you gonna let these youngsters be cheated out of their carnival because of a few extra little chores in between our regular work? Well, no, sir. By golly, I won't allow that.
Well, if you don't think it'll be too much, I'm for it.
Look, if the Sunday school is supposed to have its carnival now, then I say they're going to have it. Hey, what?
What are they laughing at?
I guess they think something's funny.
Well, Timmy, it was a wonderful idea, and I'm sure that we'll all have a fine time. Hi, boys.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mrs. Martin.
I need 2 volunteers to taste some cookies I just made from a new recipe.
I volunteer.
Me too.
Good. In you go. Oh, I forgot to tell you, Boomer. Your mother said you could stay for supper.
Yippee!
My mom says they're going to give a prize for the best booth at the carnival.
Well, it's not a prize, Boomer. It's an honor. The one who has the best booth will help break ground for the new social hall.
It's like helping to build it.
That doesn't sound fair to me. I think the one that wins ought not to do anything.
Well, no, you don't build it. You just turn a little dirt and make a speech.
A speech?
Speech.
Well, before you boys start worrying about your speech, don't you think you ought to decide what sort of a booth you're going to have?
Can we make one together?
Like Hassie's?
Yes, if you like. That's a good idea. And the sooner you get started, the better.
What's that for?
A hammer to hammer nails.
I know that, but what'd Lassie give it to you for?
Well, she thinks we can have a nail hammering booth. Good girl, Lassie. I guess nail hammering's too hard.
Give me a nail. Let me try.
No, it's too easy.
guess this is far enough.
She moved. No, she didn't. Now it's my turn.
That time she helped.
I guess she did sort of wiggle it around a little. Thanks, girl.
Ring toss is no good either.
You think of anything?
No, do you?
Mm-mm.
Timmy, Boomer, supper.
And we gotta beat the other kids.
Well, why is it so important to beat everyone?
Because we have to win the honor.
Oh, I see. Well, it's for a good cause. I guess we can encourage a little friendly rivalry.
You know, we once had a carnival with a goldfish pitching concession. How about that?
Goldfish?
How'd you grab onto them?
Onto them.
The goldfish. Weren't they pretty slippery?
Oh, no, you don't pitch the goldfish. You pitch pennies into a bowl that has a goldfish in it. And if you get the penny in, you get to keep the goldfish.
That sounds pretty good.
But where do we get the goldfish?
Well, there's some in the pet shop in Calverton.
Let's do that.
We'll need lots of bowls.
You don't need real bowls. You can use quart cans and things like that.
Well, let's start collecting. May we be excused?
Yes, you may both be excused. Well, while they're collecting, I guess we better see what we can contribute to the White Elephant booth.
Got 3 jars.
Everybody was using theirs.
Or they already gave them away.
I'll tell you what, son. There's some empty coffee cans up above the workbench in the barn. You can empty those out into paper bags and use them.
How many do we have, Dad?
Oh, I don't know, son. But Boomer, I'll bet you could find some over at your house, too.
That's right. My mom said we had a whole bunch of them. I gotta go home now. Thanks for supper. Goodbye.
Bye, boy.
Bye, Boomer.
Goodbye, Boomer.
We can really get started tomorrow.
Timmy, come on now, dear. It's time you got to your studying.
I'll go get my book, Mom. Come on, Lassie.
Oh, the and tribulations of carnival workers.
Hi, Dad, Uncle Petrie. Hi. Can we build our booth today?
We know just how we want it to be.
We certainly have a couple of eager beavers here.
Well, judging from the way you've been making cake for the cake booths, they're not the only ones.
Oh.
Hey, we'll have these booths up in no time flat. I remember a time once when I won a contest putting up a barn.
Here, let me show you something else we got.
Oh, Paul. What is it? Oh, bunting. Oh, Paul, it's beautiful.
Can we have some of it on our booth, too?
Oh, we're going to have bunting on all the booths.
Not if we don't get on with unloading that stuff.
Coming, Uncle Petrie.
I've got cakes in the oven, too.
How about here?
Let me try.
You hit it.
Then it's too easy.
I missed.
That's good.
Now all we need is a goldfish. Let's ask Dad. He might drive us into Calverton.
Yeah, These ought to hold up for more than just this carnival.
Well, maybe the church can store them and use them again next year. They've always had to rent them in the past.
Now, that'll save him some money.
We're ready to buy the goldfish, Dad.
Well, it'll have to wait till I get through here.
Have you figured out how many you're going to need?
Well, Boomer has $1, and I have 87 cents. How many do you think that'll buy?
Oh, about 8 or 10, I guess.
8 or 10?
We got 60 jars.
Well, goldfish cost at least 15 cents apiece, you know.
Yeah, they aren't minnows, you know.
What are we gonna do?
Wait a minute. Minnows?
Minnows?
Uncle Petrie's got an idea. You could use minnows instead of goldfish.
And they do right well in captivity, meaning in their jars.
But who wants minnows?
Oh, it's really not the prize that counts. It's the game and the cause.
Are you two the best fishermen around here or not?
Well, I don't know.
Well, I think you are. Now, why don't you go on down to the lake and catch about 100? And I'll wager you'll do as well with them as you would with goldfish.
Okay.
Let's go.
Look who's coming.
Phil, wonder what he's doing.
Fishing?
Don't you tell him we're going fishing for minnows to use instead of goldfish.
I won't. He'd have the laugh on us.
Hi. What'd you catch? Fish.
Hey, you get away from there, Lassie. She doesn't eat raw fish. She just wants to see what you got.
'Cause she's a good fisherman, too.
He's got minnows, lots of them.
What do you got all those minnows for?
For something. You're not gonna eat them.
If you want to know, I'll tell you. I'm having a minnow pitching booth.
Come on.
I thought you were going fishing.
No, we got better things to do.
What have we got to do that's better?
Nothing.
We got our booth all built and the carnival's tomorrow. What are we gonna do?
I don't know.
Say, how about balloon popping?
Oh, say, that's a good idea. Oh, no, it's too late. Can't buy the balloons now. The store's already closed.
Hey, I got an idea.
What?
I got something that'll make the rootin' tootin'est booth you ever saw. You wait right here. Excuse me, Lassie.
Wow, what's that mysterious-looking contraption?
You'll see. Now, if this here group will just stay here a few seconds, mere fraction of a minute, I'll show you one of the mysteries of the ages. All of you except Emmy, that is. Come on, boy. Come, Lassie.
Mrs. Martin, how's that thing gonna help us get a booth?
Well, I don't know, Boomer. I guess we'll just have to wait and see.
You know Uncle Petrie. When he gets his mind on something, he won't tell us till he's ready.
Will the chosen ones enter? May I present Swami Timmy. He knows all, sees all, and will tell the fortune of each and every one of you for the painfully small sum of just 1 penny.
Step right up, folks. Learn the future. Hello, Jenny. This is me, Timmy Martin. Will you please ring Bud Halsey's house? Hello, Bud. I wanted to remind you about the carnival. You're coming, aren't you? Well, we're going to have everything, and something extra special. So bring all your brothers and sisters. Bye. Hello, Jenny. This is me again, Timmy. You're coming to the carnival, aren't you? Well, my mom's making her best cakes for the cake sale. Thank you. I'll tell her. And I'll tell her to save you a coconut layer. Bye.
You make your own price, but this is a very old antique, you know. Yeah, how you doing, Ruth?
Oh, pretty good, Uncle Petrie.
No sense keeping two in the attic.
There you are, Miss Simmons. Thank you very much.
How much have you got?
Only 16 cents.
I guess nobody wants to know their future.
Our chances of getting a fortune told around here.
You don't have to give us business just because I'm your son.
Oh, doesn't anybody want to have their fortune told?
They think we're just guessing.
Oh.
I know how you feel, Lassie, but... Say, I got an idea. No, we can't leave the booth.
It's all right. I'll mind the store.
Gee, thanks, Dad. Come on, Boomer, you too, Lassie.
Who'd have thought they'd fight to make a speech? Oh, well, the one with the winning booth gets to make a speech at the groundbreaking ceremonies.
Yeah, they're certainly an enterprising pair.
Here, here, step right up, everybody. Who's next? Next, who's next? Step right up, everybody. Step right up. Here, here, everybody. Step right up, folks. Have your fortune told by the only dog Swami in the world.
Go on, ask any question.
I want to know if I look funny with my braces. Will I look pretty after my teeth are straightened? Thank you, Swami. Step right up. Don't be shy. Have your fortune told.
Hi.
Hi.
Well, looks like an awful lot of people will be eating cake tonight.
Everybody seems to be having a good time. Look, most of the booths are all sold out.
Well, there's one that's doing a lot of business. The Swami.
We almost got $1. And there's more kids yet.
Just goes to show you what a little imagination will do. Lassie is doing a land office business.
You heard the man, Lassie. What do you think?
She said yes. Next.
Well, now, Miss Brown, how about this? This is a very rare, well, it's a bird at least, but look nice on your mantelpiece. Yes, sir. It's, well, it's not too long and it's not too short. It ought to be just about right, huh? Well, I don't know. It's very cheap. What do you think?
No, I don't think so. Thanks very much.
Ah.
Oh, my, that looks delicious. I'll take that one.
Oh, thank you. Good. I'll put it in the box for you. matter? Something wrong?
I can't find my wallet. I know I had it.
Well, just a minute. I'll come out and help you look for it.
I shouldn't have carried that much money with me, but I was afraid to leave it at home. We've looked everywhere.
There's Paul. He'll tell us what to do.
Answer the question, Swami.
Well, I just can't believe that anybody would find it and not turn it in to us.
Well, under normal circumstances, I'd agree. But there are quite a few strangers around here. Maybe I better just look for it once more. Perhaps you skipped over it somewhere in your excitement.
Well, that's right. We have been pretty upset.
Now, would you take this into the house with you, please?
Oh, sure.
Have your fortune told by the only dog Swami in the world.
She's so good. Let's see her tell my fortune. She's not even looking for my fortune. I want my penny back.
Lassie, stop that! Lassie, get off there! Lassie!
Well, you made a mistake that time. I wanted you to take my wallet.
Let's see what you got in your pockets, you varmint.
There's my wallet.
You better call the sheriff, Uncle Petrie.
Yeah.
You others will get your wallets as soon as the sheriff gets here. He'll need them for evidence. And, with the rest of you, go on back and go on with the party, huh?
I'll bet if he came to Lassie, she would have told him that he was going to have a bad fortune. Wouldn't you, girl?
Take a look out here.
Oh, look. They're practicing for their big moment.
Now my partner, Boomer. Ralph Bates. Now I'd like to introduce Lassie, the only dog Swami in the world. She's going to help us break ground for the new social hall.